Hey people, D-Man here, and today I am reviewing Invincible season 1, I guess still, episode 4. There's gonna be spoilers if you want to know my opinion without spoilers. It was fairly good. I would go watch it. A little bit overstuffed with stuff, but that's besides the point. Okay, so let's get into this season. Animation's the same, obviously. Um, Characters there's some new characters here and there, and there's some new bad guys that we're looking at right now. So where to begin? Okay, let's start off with our main character. Our main character, he is still with he's still with the girl that he was with last episode. He's with her again. They're dating, I guess. And he is still a superhero, obviously. And this time he went on a trip to Mars and he met some Martians and also another alien race.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, share this video, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
So he meets some Martians and some other aliens that are seemingly a new villain. So here, and by the way, the Martians, I'm pretty sure the Martians are one of the guys that were on the knockoff Justice League team. I forgot the name of it, but I'm pretty sure one of the teammates was like a Martian. Kind of reminds me of that, which is again a reference to Justice League, which is a reference to John Jones from DC, which is funny. Just like the other guy was a reference to Batman. I forgot his name. But yeah, and one was a reference to Wonder Woman. And one was a reference to Flash, obviously, and obviously Ultraman was a reference to Superman. But anyways, so right now the bad guys are so there's aliens from Mars that are taking over a person's brain and basically like Starro. They look like face suckers from Aliens, kind of, but they also have the ability of Starro from DC Comics, basically the ability to mind control people and take over planets. So that's going to happen to Mars and Earth. I'm pretty sure Ultraman's probably going to save the day, or Ultraman and his son are going to save the day. So that's a villain that we have to deal with. Another villain is the one twin blue guy. He's still out there. He's making another clone of himself, so he is still a threat that they're going to have to face. There is another villain now, which is by the way, they introduced like 4 villains this time, which is pretty crazy, which is why I said this episode kind of had too much things in it, but it's crazy. But there's another villain, which is like this Egyptian mummy type villain that's trapped in a tomb. At least that's the last thing we saw, but it seems like it has supernatural power, so I'm pretty sure it's just going to get out of there pretty easily. So that's another villain. So that's the third villain. And it seems like we might have a 4th villain. Might or might not. We don't know for sure yet. It seems like the robot, our friend, our pal, the robot, that's the leader of the new knockoff Justice League team. I forgot his name. It seems like he is in cahoots with a deformed baby fetus thing, test tube baby. It's weird, but it's interesting. It seems like he is getting DNA from one of his teammates to give it to it. I'm assuming that might be his new body or something. I don't know. It's just interesting. So I assume he's gonna make himself a new body or something, or something along those lines. My theory on him is that he used to be human, but then he got hit by a car or something like that, and then he got turned into a robot, kind of like off of the Doom Patrol. If you've ever like seen those comics and stuff, and I think there's a TV show about it. I haven't seen it, but I think there's a TV show about it. Where the Doom Patrol has like Robot Man. He used to be human, but then he got hit by a car or something like that, and he turned to a robot. Got turned to a robot, so I'm thinking that's the same thing with that guy. He got turned to a robot, and maybe he's trying to get back his humanity or something like that. It's going to be pretty interesting to see, nonetheless. So we have all those villains and perhaps a potential fourth villain. And also the agency knows that Ultraman, I think that's his name, right? Ultraman, that he definitely killed the team. They know that he definitely killed them, and they're trying to figure out why he killed them and how to stop him from doing any more damage, which is going to be very interesting. I'm pretty sure they did this in the comics, but I've never seen the comics. I've seen a few parts of the comics, but not too much of it, so I don't know. So that's interesting. But yeah, this episode, all in all, was fairly good, although introduced a little bit too much villains, in my personal opinion. It kind of skipped through a little bit too much villains, and I'm sure we'll come back in later episodes, but it's kind of weird. And I expect the biggest threat will be the aliens from Mars. Not the Martians, but the alien mine starro things from Mars that are definitely going to create havoc. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, all in all, fairly interesting episode, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the show so far. Although it was a little bit fast-paced with all the villains, it's like, let's introduce all these villains and deal with them later. Which is pretty ridiculous. But yeah, all in all, I'm enjoying the show. It's pretty interesting, and yeah, can't wait till the next episode, I guess. Whenever that's released. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification. That's the best way to keep my content. Link down below to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And as always, friends, stay sane. Peace.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, and share this video. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
Shadow, my baby, I love you so much. You're my baby. And you love to sleep in the bathtub. 'Cause you're a weirdo. Shadow, look over here, buddy. Look over here.